this tutorial we will not work in Corbit at all. Instead, we will talk about complex macros and additional parameters. In our previous video, we introduced the date macro in the simplest form. Now we will continue adding some parameters to the same macro. We now know that using the macro %d% would give us the current date in Corbit's default formatting. Some countries and regions are using different format, like year, day, month. So in my case, I would like to switch the month and date like so. To accomplish the format change, I need to use a more complex version of the date macro. All complex macros are using a left bracket and a right bracket. I've highlighted them here just to make it pop a little bit better. Using y inside the brackets would give me the year. Adding -dd would also give me the day. And finally, adding -mm to the macro would in addition give me the month, and that's what we're after. The brackets and its content goes into the macro directly after the macro itself. Quickly, I would also like to mention that you could add even more parameters to the date macro. For instance, adding HHMMSS would give us the current hour, minute, and seconds. In this example, I've decided to separate the date and time with a dash, and between hours, minutes, and seconds, I've added colons. Just a heads up. Notice how month is using uppercases and minutes small caps. You could actually use all these parameters however you would like, but changing minutes and months in this case would not make any sense. As a last bonus, I will also show you that you could use simple math to add or subtract days to the macro, using plus or minus and the amount of days. In my case, I'm adding 2 days, so the final result will now be the 11th plus 2 days, 13. Note the comma after the number 2. This is needed. Commas are often used in different macros, and how they are used differ from one macro to another. Kindly refer to our online manual.